while doing the upgrades to this reel. Okay, let's set that aside. Next we're doing our shaft. We get some oil. We're going to lubricate the shaft and slide it in. I'm going to keep twisting actually just to lubricate it. Next is going to be this part over here. I'm going to grease that up. This is the part that slides around a lot, so I'm going to be generous on the grease actually on this part. And so these are all zinc casted parts. The gear is casted. The only thing machined actually is going to be the brass gear. For the rotor it's going to be machined, but for the rest of the parts they look casted. So I don't know how long that's going to last, but I do have an older reel of casted parts and they seem to last, so because I mostly use a conventional reel, I don't really use the spinner very much. It's slippery. That's the problem with having grease on your hands. You kind of have a bit of a hard time trying to grab it. I'm just going to use a tweezers probably for that because I'm having a hard time grabbing it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You just have lots of tools on your bench. Alright, we're going to slide these two pieces together, just like that. There's a little screw hole that should line up. And then we're going to put in our screw. This will make your spool oscillate. Okay, let's go put some more grease on that. Again, not a lot, just a little bit of grease, a little bit of everywhere. I guess you could pack it with grease, but I don't know. So it's up to you. Okay, let's go put it in our main gear. So there you go, that's how it looks. Let's go slip in our main gear. It's all greased up. Let's kind of oscillate it left and right. There you go. Next we're going to put in our screws and our side plate. Again, oil on the screw holes. And kind of inhibit corrosion a little bit. And a little bit of oil. I'm just putting a bit of oil on the teeth as well as the shaft there. Not a lot of oil, just a little bit. There's no seals in this reel, so any oil that's inside it might just leak on the floor and make my floor all messy. This is again zinc casted, so not really, I'm going to call it high-end or special, but it will do the job. And I think it's kind of a good reel, honestly, for the price point that they're selling it for. This is not a high-end reel, but this is a good get it done kind of reel, if you want to call it that. I'm going to use a flathead screwdriver for that. Okay, that's snug. Again, don't over tighten it. It's only plastic. Wipe off some of the extra grease. And we're getting near done. A little bit of oil in there. A bit of oil in there. Back to the Phillips. I like to use a flathead for the high torque. I find the Phillips occasionally cams. That or gotta get a new screwdriver. It is old. Okay, next is this little cap. Okay, that little cap goes on with that little screw in the back. Again, it's a Phillips. Okay, let's get that. Wipe my hands up a little bit with any extra grease that could be on the frame, because there's any oil inside the crevices, sand will get inside and grind that up a little bit. So I'm trying to make it fairly clean. Just a little bit of oil. Next is the rotor. Again, there is a washer underneath. So there's your washer. Let's put that on first so you won't lose it. That's your spacer washer. On goes the rotor.